All right, let's talk about news of this latest quote unquote supposed government shutdown, which is it's totally not shut down at all. They're definitely going to find ways to get weapons to Ukraine. Everything is still completely operating. The only thing that's shut down is just very surface level, like the Lincoln Monument or some national parks might be closed down. Try to get the people riled up or whatever, inconvenienced and shocked or whatever, and then call your senator. Oh my God, the national parks shut down, but no, the government is still operating and can operate for a very, very long time. But the reason why it's ridiculous is well, why are we in this situation in the first place? It's always some war or government emergency. Basically, Congress has the purse strings and used to approve every single bond issuance. Bond issuance is just when the government borrows money, right? And then during World War One, of course, it's too much hassle try to approve every single bond. So they just basically got the right to borrow as much as they want. However, they had to obviously there's going to have to be somebody had some forethought and like, well, we just can't just give an unlimited credit card to the government, right? There needs to be some kind of limit, right? Before it needs to be tripped and then reset or something. So yeah, of course, they always kick the can down the road because the political dynamics as such as it's much easier to kick the can down the road than face all sorts of negative backlash from your constituents for actually taking appropriate and prudent, sound fiscal measures of actually cutting something and prioritizing because they're not going to do that. And the main issue about it being so ridiculous is just a bargaining chip. First off, the Republicans just want to just keep the show running. They are voting to keep spending things that Dodge or government Department of Government Efficiency already flagged as government waste. Well, they want to go ahead and fund that anyway, just to keep the show on the road. So Democrats are knowing that this is like a huge bargaining chip, so they're trying to get this extra money that was allocated for all sorts of subsidies for healthcare. They're trying to get that extended. They don't want to approve a budget that they already approved when Biden was president. So they're just extracting concessions. And the funny thing is, those COVID era provisions, they were, of course, temporary because of quote unquote emergency. But now, of course, they always wanted the subsidies to be a lot greater. The government to be just funding this healthcare or subsidizing this healthcare way more. However, that's the only amount that they could get back in the day. And if COVID came about and then they had like a convenient excuse to fund that even more, well, that's what they did.